let's focus on telecom space once again. There's a very large fund infusion which has happened in Vodafone. But apart from that also, the sense in the market now is that this telecom space is set for a big re-rating on the financials front because of impending tariff hikes and host of factors. We have Nitin Soni who is joining us now. Nitin, thanks very much for your time. You've been observing what's happening from a 2.5 player market. It appears it's gone back to 3-player market, and who knows, VSNL, MTNL may also be revived back to 4 players. But I want to talk about the impact of the tariff hikes, which are now almost everybody starting to build in. We got a hint of that from Vodafone management as well when you were talking to them around the FPO. If it indeed happens, a 20% hike is what we are understanding various brokerages along with the managements have hinted towards. How meaningfully can it change the financials of the sector and these companies?
Yeah, thanks Ajay for having me on the show. So we do believe that Indian telecoms higher tariff going forward, not only with the headline tariff that is now we expect imminent to increase, and we do believe that it goes to increase tariffs, but also because of the fact that average revenue per user will anyway increase as users are moving from 2G to 4G and later on to 5G. So that is increasing the ARPUs. And as far as it's concerned, given Vodafone Idea, even with the fund infusion, would still be a weaker entity compared to Bharti Airtel. Still need to raise tariffs to increase their cash flow from operations, because the AGR payment and the other deferred spectrum payments coming up in the next couple of years for Vodafone Idea, it will still take a lot of toll on the balance sheet of Vodafone Idea. So they are the one who need this headline tariff increase the most in the sector.
Fair point. That's your assumption clearly merits a point. There is a section of the market also believe that the largest part of the pressure on books like Idea is actually on the dues front. And if there's some kind of a restructuring which happens on the dues front, then actual relief will actually come in. Otherwise, the fundraising may not appear very kind of enough or sufficient. What are your thoughts on that? Will that change at least the outlook meaningfully?
Probably Vodafone Idea would have is that the government converts its debt into equity as they have done in the past. So the government is already a 33% shareholder in Vodafone Idea. And whenever this AGR or the deferred spectrum comes due, the government would have the option to further convert their debt into equity. Vodafone Idea doesn't have the sufficient to pay it down. The difficulty with Vodafone Idea is that they have not been investing on the capex compared to Bharti and Jio. It's very, very small capex on an annual basis, while Jio has gone in a big way to invest on 5G, and Bharti also is investing $3 to $5 million on 5G. And Vodafone Idea is nowhere in terms of not even 5G. They have not been investing in maintaining their 4G infrastructure. So the whole point is that even with this funding, the balance sheet weak position will still remain.
Thank you very much for giving that sobering voice. Everybody is getting so excited, but at least you bring to the table a viewpoint which is important. You can't avoid it, and so that the enthusiasm should be consumed in a calibrated manner and take into account the points which Nitin was actually raising. Thanks very much for your time, Nitin.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.